Hi! Welcome to this week's video. It has just hit April, believe it or not. So it is the beginning of April for you guys, and we are doing a roundup of March's releases. Woo!
So I feel well. There's been so much going on with albums. I think the like frequently, especially English people. We had Rag and Bone Man, and then we had Stormzy.
Yeah.
And week after Stormzy, Ed Sheeran came, and I feel bad for Stormzy doing so well, and then suddenly Ed Sheeran was just like, no, go away.
This is my year.
Divided is what it's called. Divided, actually.
It's called Divide, isn't it?
No, Divided.
It's called Divide.
Isn't it a mathematic sign there?
Yeah, but it's just Divide. As in, like, you know when you have a plus sign?
Yes, I know. Okay.
Yes! It even says it on the album. So, Ed Sheeran's album is called Divide. So obviously he released his first two singles which went with it, which was Castle on the Hill and Shape of You. And obviously all his songs from the album literally just like destroy the streaming world. And his new one is called, his single?
Yeah, it's on the album. It's called What Do I Know?
I'll be sitting here with a song that I wrote, saying love could change the world in a moment, but what do I know?
What do I know?
He played it at the Red Nose Day, and it's literally saying music can save the world and all we need is love.
Oh, very nice.
It's actually I think it's quite sweet.
So Drake came out with his new playlist called More Life. What's the big song from that album?
Passion Fruit is like the big one.
Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my own ways, I can't blame you now.
But I think for a lot of people in England, some of like the most listened to are probably going to be the ones he has with Gigs and Skepta, who are grime artists from England. Yeah, I don't really know much more about that. Zara Larsson came out with her new album as well. Is it called So Good?
It's called So Good. Her latest single from that as well was So Good.
So good, so good, so good, so good. You know my love is so good, so good, so good, so good.
Yeah, yeah, she's doing alright.
That album is sort of a compilation of her singles over the last 2 years as well.
Yeah.
So there's not actually that many new tracks on there from now.
Anyways.
Okay, so one of my favourite releases from this month, Alt J are back releasing a couple of new singles. So their first single that they released was called 3WW, which I don't know what that stands for, but it's like
World War?
Maybe. Good guess. I have absolutely no idea. I'll look that afterwards and I'll confirm it here if it's true. But that was a really cool instrumental track basically that built up to the end when there was a couple of vocals, which is really cool. Like I've never heard anything quite like it. And then today they brought out a new single called In Cold Blood. Completely different to their last one, but equally as cool. And their album is going to be out as well, I reckon.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, Clairmont came out with a new song called Can't Help Myself.
Help myself when the money flows my way, buying diamond rings and shiny things, I'm not saving for a rainy day.
And two artists that I've talked about previously are featuring on it.
Yeah.
Mugisho,
Mugisho,
who are still very strange name, and Julia Bergan, and I think it's just a great...
Sounds like a good track.
Yeah.
One of my favourite artists of last year, back again, Pickle Friends, are out with their new single called...
You and your Fickle Friends.
Yeah. Hello, hello.
Still a win, still a win, you know, still a win, can I ask the boy you wanted, hello, hello.
That's what their new song's called.
Amanda Fondell, who I don't actually know who is, but she was on my new releases last week. She came out with a song called Naked.
I promise everything's better when you just let it out. I just wanna see you naked.
It's just cool.
Nice one.
It's
Cool.
a power female song.
Do you know who she is?
No.
One that is a little bit different for us, or for me, that I would particularly listen to. One of my mum's favourite bands.
Gosh, okay.
Take That are out with their album, and One of the only reasons I'm mentioning this is because their artwork actually is cool. as
So
hell.
great.
It's so cool. So I'll put that here
You
as
can
well.
just see that they're like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
We're just gonna have fun.
Because
with
they're
this.
popular now and they're always going to be, and they've got their fan base
Yeah.
who are going to be like mums. Their single is called Giants. Actually, I quite like it. It's good.
ZAYN featuring PARTYNEXTDOOR came out with a song called Still Got Time.
Some faces just stop looking for love. Girl, you still got time. Girl, you still got time. Girl, you still got.
It's a banger.
you love
it. Oh, I love ZAYN though. Like Pillow Talk was also like.
Okay, so I'm going to go with one of my favourite artists, I would say, for just classic pop bangers. Calvin Harris is back again with his new single, which is called Heartstroke.
And it's featuring
Heatstroke?
Ariana.
Heatstroke, not Heartstroke, Heatstroke.
Let go and have a good time. Have a good time. Have a good time.
Yeah, featuring Ariana Grande and someone else cool. Pharrell Williams.
Yes, Pharrell Williams.
And some other dude.
Thank you for watching. Please follow our social medias, subscribe, like, and share. And we might... Okay, we're going to try not to have a break, but we are currently going to write our dissertation on this whole thing. So if we're gone for like 2 weeks, we're so sorry.
We're sorry, yeah.
I know you're going to miss us.
But we'll be back.
We will be back.
See you soon. Bye!